I'm really excited to talk to you. Okay, I brought 3 things today. Eye, water, hairbrush. Oh, what the fuck? Ooh, there's some sort of weird thing on the outside. This cup is a little messed up, but oh, that is cold. Oh, I like my hair actually. I really like my hair. I'm doing a little project. We're not going to talk about this, but oh, look, there's me on my computer. I was watching my own video because I love to watch myself. I have all these honeycomb things, and they light up different colors. Don't really know what it's going to be like, but we're going to figure it out when we see. So it's actually almost 1 a.m. Should we use the eye thing, or should we let's use the eye thing. Man, that's nice. Anyways, I was gonna make this video. So I usually only do update videos. I was gonna plan to do the Monday and Friday. But I just read an email from, I don't want to say his name wrong. I'm gonna say Jeffariah. Jeffariah, leave a damn comment, okay? Leave a 15-page comment, because I'll read that. I will. And I'll respond to it, too. I feel like sometimes I miss comments. Oh, my God. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of you don't know this. But the system for TikTok to, look at your notifications is not always very convenient. It's sometimes, a little bit of a weird thing you gotta, do. And some things fall through the surface. And also, I post too many damn videos. It's a problem. I post too many damn videos, and so all these videos are creating all sorts of comments from people, and I guess the page of notifications can only get so big. That's how it feels. And it's only this big. They don't even let it go down the full screen. Okay, this is feeling all weird now. I wanted to talk about... I know I said I wasn't going to talk about him, and really I should stick by that, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to talk about the boy that I have feelings for, that I think is really handsome, who works at the gym I go to, okay? We're going to talk about him. You know what? And I'm a little bit worried because today there was a girl at the gym who I really like, and I'm going to just say names, okay? Her name is Tessa, and she's really nice, and she's a dancer, and she's very pretty. And she works often with Logan. And girl, I found her she was showing me her TikTok today. And I was inspiring her to make TikToks because I think she should. And I just started thinking, okay, how am I going to prevent these people from finding my YouTube? Because my YouTube is only for random strangers on the internet. Nobody that knows me IRL, okay? Except for my best friend Lupe. And I know Lupe will watch some of my videos sometimes. I know she will. She can't resist, okay? My best friend Lupe will watch some videos. But that's okay, because I love Lupe, and Lupe will never... She's allowed to see. She's allowed to see the full cringe, okay? I use YouTube as my therapist, okay? My best friend and my therapist, okay? It's not for people that I talk about IRL, okay? Like the one boyfriend I had that I broke in his house, okay? He can't ever watch my videos, okay? None of those other people can watch them. And nobody that knows Logan or, anything like that can ever watch these. So that's really crucial. But I don't think there's anything I can do to prevent that. besides just praying. So we're going to pray. Please, God, please give me a rich husband. Please give me a rich husband. Okay, we have to say another prayer though. Please, God, don't ever let any of the girls or this boy named Logan ever see any of my YouTube videos because they're personal. And I also have meltdown videos on YouTube, and I have crying videos, and I have screaming videos, and I have videos where I am just unhinged and just like losing my mind. And don't ever let any of these people see these videos because they're gonna think that I'm a crazy motherfucker, okay? And they probably already think that, but please just let it be just strangers. Strangers on the internet. Please, God, please. Okay, my prayers have been answered. Okay? It will never happen. Trust me. Trust me. I'm going to have faith. We're not going to be afraid. 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 Okay, I'm not afraid. Anyway, we're going to talk about this boy again because I like him. He's handsome. He's tall. I'm pretty sure he's bisexual, but he hasn't exclusively said. He's just like alluded to things. So here's what Jeffariah told me. And Jeffariah, if you're watching this video, you'll remember. Okay, Jeffariah told me I was an elite diva, okay? Which is correct. I am an elite diva. Don't you ever forget. Okay? Okay? Elite diva, right here. I don't chase any man. Doesn't matter how tall, handsome, nice of a smile he has, how many claymores he has, how many lightsabers he has, how many daggers he has, how good his posture is, how hardworking he is, how disciplined he is, how many muscles he's got, how he's got like army skills, okay? Doesn't matter how anything, don't matter, okay? What matters is being an elite diva and not losing myself. That's the most important thing, okay? So, that's what we're planning on doing, is that, okay? Not losing ourselves. But I do like this guy. I think he's very handsome. And you know what? I've just been practicing for a long time being an elite diva, that maybe I've forgotten that, especially when it comes to flirting with boys, sometimes maybe boys need a little oomph because it takes too much courage to talk to boys, especially beautiful elite diva boys, okay? But I want him to be nervous. He should be nervous. He should be nervous. He should be. I'm going to wait for the precise right moment, and I'm going to strike. But what I'm going to do is give him a little Earhart, okay? Because that's what Jeffariah told me I should do, is give him an Earhart, okay? Because he gave me an Earhart, I want to say, I don't even know, like 2 weeks ago or something. Right before I left, he said my name and he gave me a little Earhart. In front of his sister, of all people. That takes a lot of courage. And you know what? I didn't give him one back. I just rolled my eyes and walked out the door like a true elite diva. Okay? Period. I would have given him an Earhart if it came with a $5 bill. Okay? In that moment. But listen. Okay? Elite. Okay? But you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I'll give him an Earhart. Maybe, just maybe, okay? But I'm going to wait till the right moment, the right time. But I also have to talk about this other boy who's fruity at the gym. He's also really, really handsome. His name also starts with an L. and his name is Lorenzo. And Lorenzo is really handsome. I'll talk about Lorenzo just a little bit, okay? Because maybe we will woo Lorenzo, and then we'll woo Logan and any other fruity boy that works at this gym, and then we'll have them all fight to see who can be the best, okay? Boys love to do that. Have them fight to see who's the best. And what are they going to fight with? They're going to fight with dollar bills, okay? They're going to fight with dollar bills, and whoever can make it rain the hardest on me wins. And I get to keep all the money that comes on the floor. Okay? Anyway, Lorenzo I don't know very well. But I do like him. I've never tried flirting with Lorenzo. I do compliment Lorenzo, though. Lorenzo's very handsome. Lorenzo's very tall. He's got long, dark hair. He's got piercings in his ears. He's got a nice smile. He's got a nose piercing. He's got nice eyes. Lorenzo has usually a bunch of jewelry on his hands. I don't know what his ethnicity is, but it's like some sort of brown. Okay, I don't know if I should say that, but I don't know. Is that wrong? Oh my God. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is, okay? He's brown of some kind. And he's handsome. Okay? And he has his nails painted all the time. I like that. And he was going to go to a concert. And it was like, the concert he was going to go to was like, I can't remember what the people were called, but he was working instead of going to the concert, and it was his birthday. Maybe I should write Lorenzo a happy birthday card and give him a crystal. I think I should do that. I think that would be a really good choice, because that's what I did for Logan. And you know what? We should do that for Lorenzo. That way Logan knows he's not special, even though he is special. But we've got to get him a little bit stressed out. So that way, he's stressed out. He thinks he has to compete, okay? And then he's going to want to spend money, okay? And then once he comes into the picture, we're going to butter up Lorenzo a little bit, okay? And then turn away and go to the other boy, and then get some more money from Lorenzo by stressing him out. Okay? That's how we're going to do it. We're going to suddenly be rich, juggling all these boys at the same time. Right? They all want to fight. Right? And then we're going to give them all the weapons. We're going to say, fight to the death. And make sure you all have life insurance. Okay? And put me on the life insurance. So whoever dies, I get all the money. Okay? We don't want them to kill each other, okay? That's not a good thing. But it is a good business strategy when you think about it. Get all these men to fall in love with you, and then have them sign life insurance policies with you in the name to get like a bunch of money, and then have them all spar and fight to the death over you in the stadium Coliseum, okay? And every man that falls down is another $100,000 in your pocket. Okay, and you end up with the strongest, most capable boy who is able to fight all the others to the death. It's a win-win for everyone except for the dead guys. But you know what? They will be blessed in heaven, okay? I don't know. Sometimes I'm really wild, but you know what? This is just how it is being an elite diva. You just get all these wild, wild dreams all the time. Dreams of money. Dreams of how you're going to get richer and richer. And it doesn't involve working. It involves rich husbands who are obsessed with you. That's the dream, okay? That's what we really desire. Okay? Multiple. Why don't I get 5 husbands? 1 to give me extra money. one to take me shopping, one to take me on vacation, one to figure out the things with the car that I don't understand. Like, I don't understand anything that goes with a car, okay? My tire goes flat, and then suddenly there's like all these problems, and I'm really confused, and I just call my dad, and I don't want to have to call my dad. I just want, like, let's get a car husband, okay? We need a car husband to handle it. Why doesn't he drive me everywhere too? Because God knows if I drive the car, girl, we're all gonna be at risk for our lives, okay? It's the truth. It's been the truth since I was like, could drive, 15 years old, okay? Anyway, we were talking about Lorenzo. Why do I like Lorenzo? I don't know him very well, I'll be honest. It's hard for me to like a guy just by the way he looks, but I don't know. I think Lorenzo's very handsome, and I do like to smile at him sometimes, and he will smile at me. And we don't give hugs. We don't give hugs. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Could not be me. I give women hugs all the time. But men? How much are they paying? How much did they take me out to a nice expensive dinner? Maybe I'll give them a hug. Okay? But women I'll give a hug any day. Okay? But anyways, Lorenzo. He likes some sort of alternative music. Okay? He's also done some... He likes to go to karaoke. He likes to sing. He likes to dance. He seems very comfortable in himself and very expressive. That actually seems like a great person. Great, interesting person. I've thought about maybe going to karaoke with Lorenzo. That could be really fun. Oh my God, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Think of how much fun I could have going to karaoke. Do you think Lorenzo would buy me a beer? Oh my God, what if he would? Oh my God, that would be so cool. What if he would buy me a beer? Okay, don't give me too many though. You know what they say. Give me one margarita, I'ma open my legs. Give me two margarita. Okay, none of that. Okay, it's the truth. You give me too many margaritas, suddenly all my standards go out the window and I end up having a great time, but I'm not trying to be a hookup, pick me girl. Nuh-uh. Not me. But then, you give me enough alcohol, girl, all my inhibitions go out the window. All my standards, too. Can't let that happen. And don't get me wrong, like, I've never had that happen and have it be not fun. But it's not who I am and it's not what I want, Give me one margarita, let me open my egg. Let me open my eggs. Yes, my eggs. Okay, this thing stopped. No, legs. So give me one margarita, I'm gonna open my legs. Give me two margarita, I'm gonna give you some head, okay? We can't sing the rest of the song because it's like rated R, basically. But it's pretty cute and catchy. Anyway, we gotta be careful if Lorenzo buys me a beer, because you never know, okay? You gotta be real careful. How am I gonna be careful? Make sure I don't open my legs, okay? Keep the legs shut, okay? Don't matter how many beers Lorenzo buys me, we gotta keep the legs shut, okay? Anyway. Lorenzo likes to do karaoke. Lorenzo likes to sing. Lorenzo likes to dance. That all sounds really fun to me. Lorenzo is also over 21, which is really positive because Logan is like 20 years old or something. Which, no shame to boys who are 20. But you know what? I prefer an adult. And I know technically an adult is over 18, but... And Logan really does behave less like a boy and more like a man. which is why he's also very attractive, even though he's not 21. You don't have to be 21 to behave like a man. But should we do my eye exercises? This is my eye exercise right here. Suddenly it's been 20 minutes we've been sitting here talking. But you know what? I'm having a lot of fun. This right here, this is how you're going to strengthen your eyes, okay? You used to have a little bit of vision problems. They're all gone. Just got to do this. Okay, do it with me right now. You're going to raise your eyebrow. Just twitch it. Twitch it. Trust me. There's a fan on above me, and it's really hurting my eyes. I can't. Okay, I was trying to do this every day. I think it was helping me. Also, you can do this thing. I know it looks ridiculous, but it's called thumb pulling, and it's supposed to help you put pressure on your palate, and then it helps your face structure, because it's like pressure, and then your face will adjust in an even way. And sometimes you can get issues with your face if you're using different sides of it asymmetrically, like smiling more on one side or the other, or using more of one eye than the other. It can create this issue with some of your body. Like I noticed that this winter, I had always tears in this eye. You can kind of see if I get really close. I have almost like a little bit of scars, because I was getting tears over here all the time. Versus this one, not as much. Oh my goodness, it feels nice. Anyway, we were talking about Lorenzo, we were talking about Logan. Jeffariah said I should give Logan an Earhart. Maybe, okay? We're gonna wait until the right moment, and the right moment is when I'm rich, unattainable, and sexy and out of his league, which I'm pretty much already there, but we're gonna maybe wait until it feels right, okay? Then we're gonna give Logan some sort of little breadcrumbs, okay? So that way he is filled with a little bit of joy, okay? Because the truth is, it often takes men a lot of courage to do anything, like, say, at their job, I'll miss you, or, give an Earhart, or stuff like that. I did give him a little card, okay, with a crystal, and he very much liked that, okay, as he should, because I gave him a crystal that will make you rich, which is what he needs if he wants to be with a diva like me, okay? He's got to get that money, okay? Don't get it twisted. So I gave him a crystal that will help him get rich, so that he could at least, be a contender. Okay. Anyway. He's very handsome, though. I just really like him. I like him just because he has a lightsaber, he has a claymore, he has a dagger, and he also has been in the army. And he also, he also plays video games, but I think he plays different video games, because I play fantasy video games, and I think he plays war video games or something. Some man thing that men do, like war. Okay? Couldn't be me. Do you know what happens when I play war video games? I die. I die very quickly. Very quickly. I just get killed. And then I end up raging at the people on the internet. Okay? You're trash. F you. Loser. You know, like that's what happens. I'm not the best version of myself, okay? Then I end up being enraged, and then I just get bullied because I get farmed, okay? That's what happens. I've never, in a shooter game, I have never been more than like silver, bronze, okay? Which, you know what? Bronze and silver is like pretty good in the Olympics. It's like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to rankings and first-person shooter video games. Girl. Yeah, it's not my strength. You know what? You see me trying to aim this lightning or these lightning spells or these arrows in these fantasy games. There's a reason why I like to play warriors. You run up really close and you swing with a big fucking sword. Okay? It's hard to miss. To think that I want to play Elden Ring. Oh my god. We're going to eventually try to do that playthrough. Once we do the playthrough we're doing, which is Oblivion and Skyrim, once we finish, which may take a long time. Oh my god. Yeah. My god. I'm just thinking, how would I ever do that? How would I ever complete these games? I don't know. But we'll see where we are, you know, after a couple months. Maybe we'll make a lot of progress with the games, but we do have to complete. I'm a finisher, okay? So even though there are big games with a lot of content, I'm going to finish them still. Maybe we could do Elden Ring. Because Elden Ring is a pretty cool game too. But I'll have to think about what game I might want to do. Because I don't think I can do 3 games at once. At least not right now. 3 games is a lot. 2 games is hard, you know? And especially uploading every week. Tuesdays for Skyrim and then Fridays for Oblivion. It's difficult. And the truth is I could even be better with the way I upload. So I could get myself a full intro. Because usually I just do a little animation to introduce the episode and an animation to outro the episode. But I could have like this full intro animation thing that is something I incorporate into every video. And then an outro of every video too. Ugh. I have to go to the dentist tomorrow at 9 a.m. So we actually have to go to bed soon. Look at my shoulders. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool. I actually worked out my legs today. You want to see? Okay, that don't look very impressive. But you know what? You can pretend. Okay, you know what? It doesn't look as impressive as I thought it would look. Okay, but you know what? Who cares? I still worked it out. And I tried. Okay? I tried my best. Okay? And I did ballet today. I should upload my ballet video to YouTube. I think I might do that because my ballet video today was so cool. And I got a client for Sunday, and I have another client I'm meeting with tomorrow. And I'm just thinking, my weekends are usually for me to rest. And now I gotta work. Oh my God. Ridiculous. But you know what? I'll do anything for $150. That's actually not true. What are you asking from me? Okay? Because if it's gonna cost more, I'm not doing it. Okay? But you know what? If it's $200, good lot amount of money, I just might do it. Okay? If it's a lot of money even if it's my day off. I also got invited to a party on Saturday. Like, what the fuck? But you know what? They might have free food. So I might actually go. And it's not a party with a cover. It's just like a pool party. So I might go because then they might have free food. And I love free food. And they have alcohol always too, but I don't like to drink alcohol at pool parties. Because, I don't know. I just feel like alcohol and swimming is not a good idea. Alcohol and hot tubs, maybe. But alcohol and swimming? Girl, something bad's gonna happen. Okay? I already resuscitated one person before. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to be the one resuscitated. No thanks. Also, alcohol is just like such a poisonous drug to your body. I don't know if I want to do it, or drink it. It's just not great. I'd rather drink Red Bull. Red Bull and what else? Maybe some cake and some good pizza. Right there. Anyway, there's nothing else to say about Logan. Nothing else. I can't even remember what I said about him the other day, but you know what? I was kind of like, I don't know. I just get like, I'm not gonna say weird, but I get like, it's just kind of like a depression, because this has just happened many, many times as a gay guy. When you date or are interested in bisexual men in specific. And I don't want to create this thing where bisexual people feel ashamed, because there's already a lot of shame that comes with being bisexual that's more difficult than being in one community or the other, like straight or gay. Like they can often feel like they don't fit into either. And it's just kind of like hard, because there's bisexual guys who basically they are interested in women, and they're also interested in men, and they usually like me, but I've had so many bad experiences with bisexual guys where they're very charming and very nice and very maybe flirtatious with me, and they seem like they want to get to know me and get closer, but they just want to have sex, and then they end up dating a girl or really wanting to be with a girl romantically, but only have intercourse with a guy. Like, that's the only reason they're attracted to men, is because, and that's the truth, is like with men and women, a lot of times when you're dating women or you want women, you can't usually get the creme de la crop of women and hook up with them. A lot of women are just a little bit more guarded, and a lot of gay men have no standards, even if they're 10 out of 10 guys. And so when you're bisexual, sometimes it can be like women you have to kind of work for, but gay guys, will just sleep with anything with legs, you know, anything that walks. And no strings attached hookup culture is very popular amongst gay men. And that's not what I want at all. And sometimes because I'm naive, because I'm autistic, because I just am cognitively a little bit different, I get charmed by guys that I think really like me. And I always think, oh, is this the beginning of something special, and blah, blah, blah. And then they'll kind of be a little bit pushy to sleep with me. And in the past, I never really understood why. And then they will sleep with you, and then they'll discard you, basically, because they get what they want. And it's just like, leaves you feeling really hurt and kind of taken advantage of. It's not like it's unconsensual, but it does feel like, you know, you were manipulated, because you were. And don't get me wrong, like, I've dated gay guys that do stuff like that, but it hurts differently when it's a bisexual guy who treats you like garbage and then turns around and you see him like holding hands with a girl and going on dates with a girl and bringing a girl to the gay club and dancing with her and doing all this like really nice couples cute stuff that you wanted, but he just isn't looking for that with a guy, you know? It's strange. It's really strange, but I'm not saying all bisexual men are like that at all, but I've just dated a few like that behave in this way. And it's left a mark on me where I feel like triggered when I like a bisexual guy and he doesn't show interest in me, or, you know, stops showing interest as much and then directs his energy towards a girl. It's a trigger. It's kind of a trigger of those experiences, even though it's a different guy in a different situation. And, you know, that's not anyone else's problem to deal with but my own. But it's happened quite a few times. Like, and I've fallen really hard for some guys. Like, really hard. I've liked them so much. And it's just gotten to a point where it's like a combination of things. Like, sometimes their parents wouldn't accept them if they brought home a guy or a boy versus brought home a girl. Their parents would and family would be proud of them. And, you know, if they brought home a girl, even like some guys' parents don't even care as much if they bring home like a 10 out of 10 girl, just any girl. They'll be proud of their son. But to bring home a guy is like disgraceful to some parents and unacceptable and makes their son lesser than, and adds this whole other layer of, oh, you'll never give us grandchildren. What a disappointment sort of thing. And that layer of the parents makes I think their behavior towards dating guys and dating girls different. And I don't need to be with a guy like that. But you don't always know until you really fall in love with them, and then you like them, and as soon as you start to like them in a way that isn't just sexual, and you like the connection you have with them and the friendship and the meaning behind your connection, depending on the guy, bisexual guy, he might completely like, and he's just like completely retracted away and goes for a girl instead. It makes you feel like I'm not that girl. I could never be that girl. I could never be that because I'm a boy. And I just feel like I want a guy who's gonna love me for who I am. And that's why he likes me. Not for what my gender is. And I'm doing the eye thing again. Anyway, I think I need to move on past that, and maybe I need to process a little bit more and find some meaning there of like, okay, maybe these guys didn't like me or see me in that way, but that has nothing to do with me, you know? It has to do with them and what they feel about themselves and their own sexual identity, sexuality. Because I think a really healed bisexual guy will love whoever he wants to love and go after whoever he wants to go after without any inhibition of judgment or weird label of, oh, I have to date a girl because that's what my family wants or that's what's socially acceptable, or, you know, I can't date a boy because, or I can, I like boys, but I only am allowed to express that through sexuality, which is just an interesting thing too, because a lot of women crave connection and a lot of men crave a hookup, basically. And I think sometimes bisexual people can find that difference in dating different genders. And all people are different, don't get me wrong, but there's overarching, I think, qualities that you find in the patterns of dating a bunch of men or dating a bunch of women that you'll start to see, even though everyone's individual. But I don't know. It's just weird because I behave emotionally, energetically more like a girl, but I am a boy and I do act like a boy in a lot of ways, but I also crave connection. So my arm looks so nice. I'm gonna just get stronger too this summer, hopefully. Okay. I need to go to bed. The clock said 4444 when I looked up at it. I need to go to bed because I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. And I'm really excited. And I really do like my peace, actually. You know what? I want to make videos even if I start dating someone. And that person can never see my videos. Ever. Okay? Oh, God. My dad is telling me, like, you know, my dad is telling me, don't put that shit on the internet. Don't say that. Don't have an autistic meltdown and record a 40-minute video of autistic meltdown on the internet. Don't put your stripper pictures on the internet. Don't put the pictures of you in your underwear and glitter on the internet. I'm like, he just doesn't want me to have any fun, okay? No autistic meltdowns, no glitter, no shirtless pictures, no, screaming in agony and pain, no crying really, really hard, okay? No ugly crying videos. He just wants me to be put together. My good God, okay? Maybe you can do it, Dad, but not me, okay? I'm a mess, and I want to be a mess on the internet for all to see. For all to see, for all time. Hello to all of my future descendants. If I ever decide to have reproduce, okay? I don't even know how I would do that, but you know what? I would find a way, okay? Reproduce. I create a bunch of people. I am the ancestor, okay? I'm the ancestor. They're gonna go on Google, look up their ancestor, find all these crazy ass crackhead videos of me, meltdown and crying, okay? We gotta leave them some records. Leave them some records to put on their Ancestry.com, okay? My grandpa was out of his mind. But you know what? He was iconic. He was elite. Period. Okay? Don't you ever forget. I love my YouTube videos. Do you know how much I watch? Like, literally, I was watching my own YouTube video over there. I'll be eating something. I was eating mangoes today and just watching. Love watching my YouTube videos. I really do. I love watching them more than I love making them even sometimes. Really. I want to go back. I just want to watch the marathon. Watch the marathon of me. Do you know how often I watch all my videos? Like literally all of them. The acrobatics, the ballet, the singing. I watch the singing over and over, especially if it's a one singing video that I really liked and I thought turned out well. If there's 70 likes on that, I will be 69 of those likes. Or views, rather. There's 100 views on a video, I'm probably 99 of the views, okay? Because I've been rewatching because I'm just so obsessed. We gotta go. It's too late. I'm ready for bed, okay? We've talked enough. I have nothing more to say. We talked about Lorenzo. We talked about Logan. We talked about bisexual men. We did our eye exercises. Okay? We did these. I don't even remember what else we talked about, but it is what it is. I'm going now. Bye.